was California and Nevada. By the way, I'm a little bit out of it. I'm still trying to shake off a little bit of my exhaustion from earlier in the day. So if I sound a little to actually get going, bear with me. But thank you and welcome back to Late Night Video. Raffles stepping out for this one for a little bit, so he might be on later with a little bit of oxygen not included, one can hope. But let's go ahead and get back into it. Continue from last saved, naturally. Where we last left off, we actually stumbled upon a abandoned missile factory that used to be used for different rockets and things of that nature, infested by ghouls and super mutants, who used to be the remnants of a actual crew who worked there that mutated over time, and they developed a very strange pseudo-religion where it was something about the great beyond, and taking rockets to get there, which we fired, because why not? Furthermore, immediately following that, we found out about a foul murder involving Boone here, who's our newest companion. Someone took his wife, and after a long bit of sleuthing, we actually managed to discover that he was actually the owner of the motel, who had sold away his wife and unborn child to slavers. Now, sadly enough, I think there was a missed opportunity there where we could have continued with the storyline about Boone going, "Well, I need to find my wife. Will you help me, traveler?" And then we would go from there and trying to figure out what's going on, but we didn't get to do that, so the quest ends and he goes, "I know she's dead." Well, do you really? It's rather vague. Hey, Raffle. And so we picked up our first companion. Boone appears to be equipped as a rifleman with some pretty cool specs, but again, we've been playing so far solo, so actually having a NPC around who will actually help us, great. He's virulently anti-Caesar's Legion, which you can see here on the ground before me. Also, damn, I need to find a merchant. Dynamite, healing powder, Legion. I wonder if he would kill me if I showed up in Legion armor like, "Hey, Boone, check it out! Stop shooting! I was kidding! It was a joke!" Hopefully not. Also, why in the age of guns are these people using spears? I don't... whatever. Anyhow, we're heading eastward from our original starting position because we were told that there was a town out here that needed a little bit of help. It had been attacked by Caesar's Legion, and we're going to go check that out because that was actually one of the listed perks from there. You could always save and test it. For science! Healing powder and Fallout 1 made you blind. How is that exactly healing, Raffle, and why are you putting it in your eyes? Alright, that's the main quest. We have to go find the Great Khans of Boulder City. Spread word of Legion atrocities. I don't think we're going to be doing that one. We got off to a really bad start with Caesar's Legion. Well, first of all, I have a very, very shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to slavers. And so I'm already hated. I don't think I'm quite vilified by Caesar's Legion, but we're getting there. Cass was a really cool NPC, but I think her shtick kind of ended. We have to find the Crimson Caravan, which will come later. The Sierra Madre is part of the DLC, same thing for the Happy Trails Expedition. The Reunion. I'm not too sure about that one. Midnight Science Fiction Featurette. Alright, so if we cannot find this little town that they mentioned that was had gone dark from Legion activity, we will just go ahead and proceed with the main quest, which will be to head to Boulder City. Also, how's the audio, how's the video? Tweak the mic a little bit to make it a little quieter, so if I do get excited or a little verbose, it's not going to overwhelm your speakers. And if I had to guess, that's the smoke. Loaded for bear. Who are you? I hear gunshots in the distance.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
You don't say. Hey, they actually put that in there. I like that. What's the trouble with the Legion?
Hell, what ain't the trouble with the Legion? This time, they jumped the camp in Nelson while the troopers were setting up. Captured a bunch of gear and took the town. Couple of troopers, too. Got them crucified down near the center of town.
Anything I can do to help?
Maybe. I'd like to know who I'm dealing with first.
Name Zelphis.
My apologies, but that name and face ain't ringing the old school bell upstairs. Afraid I can't let you through until...
Yeah, speech. You may not know me, but I'm no friend of the Legion. I'll lend a hand to get rid of them.
Fair enough. It's not like any of the troopers around here are jumping up to volunteer.
That's
If
called
you had a few
cowardice.
dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the
Whoa,
camp.
whoa, whoa!
But
We went
since
from,
that's
hey,
not
can you help
likely,
us to, I
you
need
could help me
drugs.
take
Give
out
me
the
all the
Legion's trooper
drugs.
hostages.
Don't you have the authority to... Wait, why take out the
The
hostages?
troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage.
That's pretty frickin' brutal. How about you try and rescue them, huh?
Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10 to 1.
You've
want
never
to go
played the
down there
first
and try
person
to
shooter
haul
school,
those
have you?
crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look.
Well, I am dumber than I look, and I look pretty damn dumb, so let's do it.
Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone pole. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's...
Oh, man, it's like he knows exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, infamy game. Fair enough. Also, what the hell is... Boone? Boone, buddy. I see you have found trouble. Boone is unconscious. Okay. What the hell? Load it up. Come on, Winchester, stop it. That's not nice. That is very angry, whatever that is. Okay. We're gonna switch out and try something different. Alright, we're getting a little low on dynamite, but I don't mind using a frag grenade on something linked in as an assassin. Catch. And just to follow that up with a little bit of Inferno. Crick. Oh, crap. He's just standing there roasting. Oh. Interesting pose to take. Also a little pissed off that Boone ran off into the middle of nowhere and attracted assassins to... Oh, Boone, what the shit, buddy? Okay. Let's try that
Howdy,
again.
partner.
No. Alright, so what have we learned? Legion assassins are not to be taken lightly. They actually are quite the terrible thing to fight. And I think I might have finally reached the apex of where my starting armor can take me. Nothing else from there. Oh, and a rather interesting question. When we're out in the open like this, and we're not actually going anywhere, would any of you like to have the radio on while we're going? Just a thought. I mean, I'm fine with long, empty silences, but not many people are, so... Just thought I'd check. So I'm kind of wondering how the Legion's getting purified water out in the middle of this wasteland. By the way, does anyone ever get the feeling that the guns might not be as accurate as we would hope? so where did they come from? Behind this boulder, maybe? I mean, there has to be some correlation, right? Oh no, we gotta... we have to glitch it a little bit and just jump. Yep. Oh, come on. I'm shooting you with a 357, you bastard. Boo is unconscious. No, really? Tell me more. I gotta come over the hill, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm yourself. Okay.
Come on.
Well, first of all, apparently you cannot go into the inventory when you are reloading, which is interesting, but fair enough. The capillary repeater is not doing the job we need. Try the laser rifle. Oh, come on, I'm shooting you with a laser! Again, so let's go ahead and aid up a little bit here. Healing powder, one on a stick, some medics, opinion nuts, purified water.
Like that?
I'm actually wondering why the hell they're glowing red. Just how much it takes to kill them, because holy shit. No, Ruffle, my gun stat's actually like 45. I don't... what the... Oh, fuck off! Critical strike, damage critical. Come on. You have too much health or something is... Seriously? Fine. Stim pack up. Where's my psycho? Ah. Rip and tear, rip and tear! Come on. Even with Psycho on, I'm still doing like nothing to this guy. Wait, did I just shoot the... I shot the gun out of his hand! Okay, that's a cool little feature. I like that. Alright, so if the enemy is glowing red, I think we're gonna have to start bringing a missile launcher or a Fat Man to deal with this. Legionary torso crippled. Doesn't feel like it. Gorgeous. Fox, I know Boone is down, but there's nothing I can really do for him until the enemy's dead. Alright, I mean... I feel kind of bad about this, but I get the feeling we should probably go. I'm taking your helmet, though. You are over encumbered and cannot move. Yeah, fair. Alright. Faction armor. You've equipped faction armor. Faction disguise you as a member of that faction. Members of that faction now consider you a friend. While enemies of that faction... Oh god, Boone's gonna shoot me in the face, isn't he? Will attack you on sight regardless of any personal faction relation with them. Any personal changes will occur while wearing faction armor still affect your character. Security personnel such as guards and watchdogs will see through your disguise and alert anyone nearby, so watch out. You know, I think we're just not going to do that. I don't want to do that, but I really don't want to get popped for that. Instead of being a Vexillia, it's a Vexillaris. That's cute.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
No, that's not a problem. That's a solution.
If you're sure, there's a lot of high ground around the town. We could do a lot of damage. Just saying.
Fair point, Boone, but I do want you to consider one thing. I just used how many laser bolts, how many bullets, and I could barely kill 3 enemies, so... Also, the super NPC we talked to got, well, he got dead. Also, I seem to have lost my hat. We have to go. I mean, that just looks like a great gun, but it's kind of not that wonderful at the moment. In fact, go ahead and check our... 35, that could be better, but... Yeah, Fox, you're right. If he gets taken down in 4 seconds, he's not going to be doing much. But bear in mind, the super-powered enemies that attacked us just now, all 5 of them fired on him at once. So, for him being picked off by himself, he did do pretty well considering. And also, should be taken into consideration, we're only level 6? I'm not too sure what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing in the Wasteland. Wild Brahmin making a break for it. Alright. Oh, right! On the way north, we can hit that scrapyard and get some trading done. Now let's avoid the radiation pool. Yeah, you know what? I want some music in my life.
Has your life taken...
It's ghouls, I tell you. Religion.
Tell me what's in a kid.
Okay, not quite what I had in mind, but...
Not in it. We could have wedded bliss if we'd only begin it. I'm feeling low down. You know what I'm talking
Oh no,
about.
I got a medics.
You let the blues move in now, I'm moving out. This old house.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Show me what you have for sale.
Happy.
I need all that money back.
You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. What's the use in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline? We used to be 2 under par, now we can't get on the green. I don't know where it went, but it sure went a flying. Love's like no, that's
Caravan shotguns are terrible.
now there's no use of crying. Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in now. I'm moving out.
Number 2. $75 shots. Oh crap, we used so much more ammunition on that fight. Ugh.
What's the use in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline?
On the one hand, I want to get rid of this, but on the other hand, I'm afraid I'll be walking around naked.
Get on the green. I don't know where it went, but it sure went flying. Love's like
Still haven't found a missile launcher for that yet.
now there's no use crying. Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in.
I mean, this could be useful later, so I don't want to get rid of it, but...
You let the blues move in.
Sawed-off shotgun.
Nope.
What am I still holding on these for? Undo that. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright, so what do I need? Oh, a harmonica could be useful, I'm sure. That could be nice, but it's still super expensive. Okay, so she's not an arms dealer.
Thanks.
That's fair.
Sure thing.
Alright, now how much are you gonna charge me? Oh, God. 1,000 caps to repair a crappy submachine gun. No? Man, all my gear is busted. But...
Take care.
Alright, I can't stand this yodeling.
Howdy.
No. I wonder if I can get Boone to wear Legion armor. Alright, so the map. Where is our next point of call? Boulder City. Straight up the road on the right. How do you run? There has to be a quicker way to travel. You are suffering from psycho withdrawal. Fair enough. Okay, that's a pretty cool looking gun. I could dig it. What the shit? Oh boy. Conflict.
All mine.
Oh. Good job, Boone. you have? Standard metal armor. Alright. That away. Okay. Let's see if we got anything good out of that. Okay, so this is better than that. That on. Huh. That's not that good. This is worse. What the hell? Get rid of that. I don't know, Fox. He might shoot himself if he was wearing Legion armor.
We're here once again with our beloved leader, best friend Tabitha. Why don't you tell our listeners what you just told me?
I was just saying that I think there's a fundamental misunderstanding about the mutants here in the state of Utopia.
What would that be?
I believe that the mutants here are generally considered to dislike humans, and nothing could be further from the truth. During their stay here, mutants are taught to tolerate and even accept the existence of inferior, frail creatures, humans included.
Ooh, how insightful. So then, how do you think this misunderstanding came about?
My guess is that it has something to do with the fact that every mutant in the state of Utopia has been given explicit orders regarding security. Those orders naturally include shooting humans on sight, or pounding them with whatever happens to be handy, guns being in short supply, you see. As I've explained, there are numerous dangers to humans here, and we have a duty to drive them away. It's for their own good, really.
Makes sense to me. And the silly humans think we don't care. For shame. Stick around, Utopia, for more after this.
What in the actual hell? So the super mutants have a radio station, and they're playing all the greatest hits from humans who they interpret to be weaker and inferior. How intriguing. I like your hat.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe. Hey there.
Hey there. You know, for an older game, this is pretty gorgeous. I like it. River Dam, something in prison. PS1, Poseidon Energy. This song's not too bad.
Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know.
He's not hostile. Steal his acoustic. Steal the acoustic guitar. What a monster. The Lonesome Drifter.
Howdy there, partner.
Howdy.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Him playing along?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
That sucks. What's your story?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Wait. Why are we getting a lady killer option? Wait, what? I'm confused. Father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes. Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home. It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15.
Yes.
After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find. Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth.
Both are fair.
Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea. Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know...
Yes, that I do, sorry. Alright, so we've got a guy who can sing, now we have a guy who can play the guitar. Why do I get the feeling this is going to lead to something down the road? That's right, I should probably set this over too. When threw that away? Yeah, Fox, who knows? We might actually have to get together a band. Although in what context and where, I have no idea. But I'll mark down the spot in my mind, and we can always come back and find the Lonesome Stranger and the singer back at the town we just left. It's not Prim, it's... I'll remember it later. No, an abandoned rail car. Whoa. And then the world decided to spawn in. Interesting. Crops, maybe? We'll check here and then work our way in. Can I drive this thing? Of course not. I mean, that would be pretty damn spectacular, but no. Whoa!
Oh my.
Ooh, and Johnny on the spot with taking down that scorpion. Nice. Skill of 50, skill of 50, skill of 50. God damn this game. Everything's being done in skill 50, and I don't have anything near that. And apparently birds don't care about physics. That's fine.
Hello.
On this spot in the year 2277, Rangers and soldiers of the New California Republic turned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. 400 men and women gave their lives on Nevada soil to defend the local civilians and the principles of the Republic. May this humble stone be an enduring memorial to their valor and sacrifice.
You here to pay your respects too? It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself, so they could evacuate some of the wounded. Don't worry about it. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Alright, we'll take it
Bye.
easy. Yeah, this place has definitely seen better days. I know the quest is probably back that way, but I want to check out the town first. That's a cool little way to reload a weapon. Who are you?
We've got a situation with some great cons right now.
Really?
The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Acceptable casualties, I've been told. I don't like it, but the brass... Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Thanks, Monroe.
Good luck.
Boone's not exactly the diplomatic sort, but let's see.
Beats going up against the Legion.
Beats going up against the Legion.
This rubble is slippery. Watch your step.
Man, this place is a mess.
Beats going up against the Legion.
Alright, so where's this idiot I'm supposed to talk to anyway? I see the sniper up there, but... let's go have a talk.
The NCR sure did a number on this place. Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam. Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam.
Another familiar voice actress. You Jessup.
Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to Red Rock. Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to Red Rock.
You know what, Fox? I have no idea.
Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to
The
Red Rock.
NCR sure did a number
Alright,
on
so the
this
Great
place.
Cons are looking like a biker gang, which is pretty interesting. And to be fair, if someone could survive an apocalypse, I'm sure a biker gang could. So where's this Jessup idiot? Says the man who gets caught behind a door. Says he's over here somewhere. No, but seriously though.
Hello.
Looking for a diplomatic solution.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs.
Hey, it's glad you recognized
Supposed to be
me.
dead.
I'm a ghost. You're not you.
All right, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
Oh, where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostages and I'll have the NCR escort you out.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah? On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why did Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. Fine. Yeah, go on.
Snarky man. $15 skill points.
Man, I thought I was dead for sure.
You might still be. I mean, who runs in the middle of an entire biker gang just like, alright, you're coming with me? Seems like a quick route to the grave.
This rebel is slippery. Watch your step.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not. My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
Yes, you can. If you have any integrity, you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
Huh. Cool. The NCR appreciate me a little bit more. Oh, and the Great Khans like me. Hey! Good deed doesn't go punished. I like that. And how are you two feeling?
Hey, thanks for the rescue.
Thanks for getting me out of there. I owe you one.
You got it. Alright, so let's investigate this more. We can have Boone's scoped rifle. Gonna have him carry things, which, again, I probably should have been doing from the start. Tell him to keep a distance, I guess, from me or from a target. Tell him to back up. Be aggressive. Use a stim pack. Wait here, or talk to.
What is it?
How do you feel about Manny Vargas?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were. No. Sure. First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Gulf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran. They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them, used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. It was General Oliver's post, but I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it. Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him. Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he'd remember me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president.
Oh, great.
The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it. It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam. Yeah.
Man, a few words is Boone. Alright, so we found out the name and location of the man who's trying to kill us. Or tried to, anyway. front Benny at the Tops Casino. Oh boy. This can't possibly backfire, can it, folks? Bighorn Saloon. We'll see.
A customer. Not many people come into Boulder City these days.
Tell me about Boulder City.
Most of the town is rubble, destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam. And the only other thing around here is the concrete mixing yard. The NCR has been constructing bunkers up and down the river. From what I've heard, it's a little late for that. Travelers over at the 188, just up the road, said that the Legion has overrun a couple of towns to the south. Most of the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west, but I hear some Deathclaws overran the quarry. With no work to be had, all the workers around here have wandered off. I'm the only one left in town.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go up against Deathclaws at level 8, no thank you.
What can I get you?
That's on my cocktail. Do you want to die? Not that way. Pretty water. Doesn't really have much in the way of caps either. So let's skip some of the problems here. Thank you for the cash.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Goodbye.
Come back real soon.
Oh. I was expecting something sinister, but it's pretty harmless. Man, what a day. Oh yeah, like that's totally not our target.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Victor, you're stalking me. Would you just stop?
Yep. This is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide and hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Okay, creeper. Interesting design. Man. It's just the downtime between missions and locations that can get a little tedious, I think. And Boone isn't exactly what you would call the most, talkative of sorts. To put it lightly. Plus, I found this is something you can do in any Fallout game. If you're ever around an NPC like this and something should attack you, normally, if they're within an attack radius, you can have NPCs jump in on your side if it's a beast or a faction they're not aligned with. The other option is to actually get close enough to a friendly NPC that you know that can then be attacked by an AoE weapon, which will trigger them to become hostile to the thing that's trying to kill you, and you've now got an inadvertent ally. But that's just me. Actually, hey, Boone.
Fine by me.
Let's go ahead and give you something stronger to wear than a t-shirt. And you won't wear it. Alright, fine. Whatever, I can use him for a pack mule. pretty nice cleared area field of fire here. What's this? Not that interesting and rather anticlimactic, but
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now I'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Creeper. That was spooky. That just screams exploring like that. Exploring that later. Bear with me, guys. I can't really talk this morning. The coffee has not kicked in yet. Mutated goats? Interesting. Okay, New Vegas, calm down.
Hey there. Need anything?
To see the
Sure.
wares. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? What can I get rid of? Don't need 223s. What's this? Yeah, I don't need to pay that much for something like that. I can afford to part with that. Alright, so where's the entrance to this place? Way the hell up there. Odd. I don't know, Fox. I think they have a set amount of what they'll get rid of or what they'll part with, but it should be randomized each time you talk to them. You know, I think we might just turn this over to Raffle soon. This is pretty cool, though. Yeah, we can come back to that later. Primarily, I need to get in there. Interesting. You are no longer well rested, I'll say. What can you tell me, Trent?
Howdy. Something I can help you with? Sure do. Came from the hub on account of the Thaler Act. Farming's decent work, but the whole thing's a bum deal. Something the politicians back in Shady Sands came up with. They pay us to move here and farm the land. They even protect the fields.
Why is it a bum deal, then?
Bad soil and rationed water. It's to be expected around here. But the rationing's off. Worst part is NCR won't admit it. Pretty hard to meet their crop quotas with 20% less water than we're supposed to be getting. Not that OSI cares about any of this.
Who the hell is OSI?
They're part of the deal, the Thaler Act. We work the fields while they protect the crops and the water. A lot of folks come to New Vegas and lose everything in free side of the Strip. They get hungry, desperate, and try to take our hard work. Much as I sympathize, their theft would put me in a bad spot. I got a crop quota to meet. Everything I can. Farmers out here don't have the luxury of being picky. I get by mostly on maize and tobacco. Can do.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Hey, you're pretty friendly. Still, though, this is not getting us to our objective. Need to confront Benny in one of these casinos. What I've always found is that any Fallout game, what it normally ends up happening is you go and start trying to discover locations simply so that you can fast travel to them later. Okay, where's the door to this damn place? This.
Hello, potential customer.
Hello, machine voice from Half-Life.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
That is pretty cool.
This is the New Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the Wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155. I am ready.
Armor piercing, hollow point. I mean, alright, I'm impressed. God, look at all of this. This is way, way more than Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 combined. Forest Combat Armor Mark II. Crap, that's expensive. Get it. I'm out of here.
Come back.
Alright, so how... I guess I took the wrong way around. Okay, fine. Not like I haven't done that before. This looks like a door. Surprised it's not guarded.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you... Have a look, baby.
Nope. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so the first person we meet in the new town is a drug dealer. Always, looking up. Oh, hey!
Company.
I get the feeling this is not the nicest place in town. Alright, so we have a crazy guy. This is starting to stretch my patience. Yeah, why are you running?
What do you need? What do you need? Bye.
Friendly? What the hell? You're a little odd, aren't you?
Check it out, between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Sounds like you've got a death wish.
Eat this! Can't run from me!
Got him. Oh no, you're not... No. None of you escaped this alive. Gotta commend them, though. They tried taking on someone who had a gun. Idiots. So apparently I'm just gonna start cleaning up Freeside, I guess. Man, this town bites. Okay, let's go this way, I guess. Acme Realty. That's pretty good. Interesting atmosphere. Rather dark and oppressive. Oh look, more thugs.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Oh, it's actually a...
Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
That's fantastic. Thanks, kid. Okay, I'm guessing that's not the gate in. You sure you don't want to move there? Yeah, Fox, I totally like living in a shithole like this. Alright, map, you're lying to me. What's going on here? I don't know, maybe I have to ride the monorail out of here or something?
Hello. Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling. Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing.
Not right now, thanks.
You'll be...
I don't know if you're what... I don't know, it could be a person. What's this?
This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps. You must be new.
Yeah, go ahead, start shit with me, see what happens. Freeside is awful. Where the hell? Most of this has been spent with me trying to figure out where to go. Vegas Square, here we go, finally. I think.
Can I help you with something, stranger?
Yes, I need directions.
We've been here for a few years, just looking for a place we can
Brad.
call our own.
Nothing
Life's
too
harsh,
much, really.
but still, it beats the hell out of the desert. We've got numbers, we've got food, and we've got trade. That's progress, stranger.
And who are you?
Name's Crandon, stranger. I keep an eye out for trouble around here.
Alright, anyway, take this moment to tell. Basically, Plague, I've never played through New Vegas before. This is actually my very first playthrough of the entire game. And I'm trying to find my way through the main quest line, which is to find the guy and confront Benny, who's the man who shot our player in the head, left us to die out in the wastes. So I've tracked him to New Vegas. However, trying to find my way into New Vegas is proving to be problematic.
Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual in North Vegas, stranger.
Doesn't the NCR keep order around here?
NCR? Did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about their business, their people, and their pockets. NCR's order? Don't make me laugh, stranger. We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it?
Well, what is there to do here?
Keep your nose to the ground, stranger, that's what. Mind your own business and let us mind our own. Are we clear? If you got a mind to loot the old H&H Tools factory, don't even bother. That place is sealed tighter than a rad scorpion's bunghole. Every salvager who tries gets blown up, flattened, or gutted by traps. Then he starts to stink up the town, and we're the ones to clean up the mess. Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the runoff.
Need a hand with any trouble?
You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh?
I respect your defense. I'm good at taking care of trouble.
That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, stranger. All right, we could use someone like you.
Never hurts to have friends in a very bad place.
Bye.
Bye. See you later, Crandon. Ah, you've got hours into the game. Excellent. The only thing I would ask from you is no spoilers, because I'm very big on story. Whenever I play a video game, I love exploring, finding out what's going on, and just finding my own way through the story they've crafted for us.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Not really, considering it's the NCR. Other than that, tips, tricks, pointers, by all means, please chime in. I'm happy to always know a little bit more about the world I find myself in.
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type.
Poor
Where you come
destitute.
from, stranger?
Just another wasteland wanderer.
'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back, and I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland.
Damn it. Of course not. Bye.
I'll see you at...
Yeah, I didn't realize that most of the checks in this game would be around 45 to 50 past the very first starting area. So I kind of goofed up on that one. A lot of the people I've talked to, it's always like, oh, hey, there's something cool you could do. If only you knew a little bit more about this. All right, well, how about, nope, not high. All right, fine. So basically, thus far, can I give you a recap of what we've done the last 15, 20 minutes? No, Plague, I love side quests. It's just, we tried one earlier, which was to find a city that was under attack by Caesar's Legion. We got to the checkpoint outside of it, we got jumped by assassins. My first companion here, Boone, got taken down almost instantly, and 2 of the 3 NPCs that were nearby got wasted too. And I kind of had to stim-pack overdose just to get away from it. So I realized perhaps level 5 is not appropriate for doing side quests outside the main one just yet. So the further I level up, the more I'll probably start expanding outward and doing side quests. And I know that being a Bethesda game, Bethesda Obsidian did this one, I think. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ow, I'm stuck on something. Or not. Wow. Man, I love energy weapons in this game. Oh, Boone got him? Nice, Boone. You kind of went a little bit full ham on the body. Super stim pack. Nice. Oh, not nice. Oh well, we can dose up now, I guess. First drink some Nuka-Cola, eat some noodles. And just a stim pack for good measure. We're still loaded down and able to run. 9 points. What did I take that was too much? Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Whoops. Don't need that. Don't need that. We're good. I will take your Salisbury steak, though. Yeah, I am doing it at a higher difficulty to start with, but I didn't figure from my first run to do hardcore mode. That would actually be horrific. The fact that you have to eat, sleep, the only way to heal is with a medical bag or a doctor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love hardcore mode and Iron Man modes in video games. They add that extra layer of challenge when you're really ready to push yourself. But still trying to get a hang of a new game, I generally do it on a greater than normal difficulty, if not right below the hardest, because I like a challenge. I like having enemies that give you pause to, oh, alright, maybe I should attack this more tactically. Maybe I should be more cautious with what I'm doing as opposed to just running in and gunning and blowing things up. And Boone's having some issues, that's fine. Where in the hell is the front gate to this place? Yeah, absolutely. I love being able to actually kind of progress through a story, but for this one, I need to do just a little bit of it, and then I'll start going around and exploring. I mean, we already did, let's see. I should be able to show you on the map. We had just left the town. We had just left Novak. We did a lot of the stuff from them. And we finished the RepCon test site, which was really interesting. Kind of curious, though, about what will happen if we actually had a higher, what was it? I think it was repair. To work with the final booth, it said, oh, the controls are completely incomprehensible to you, don't bother. Alright, fine. I get the feeling that would have affected the story outcome a lot. Yeah, I know, those crazy ghouls with the idea of having a sort of pseudo-religion based around firing the rockets and finding a better place. I thought was really interesting. Plus the fact you find out, well... Alright, for anyone in the chat who has not done that mission or does not want to hear spoilers, by all means, please tell me now. I'll give you about 10-15 seconds to reply before I start fanboying over it with Plague here. Oh, damn it. Did we just go full circle with no entrance? Yeah, it's looking like. Alright. Yeah, no one's responded yet. Finding out that the people who were actually inside, the ghouls and the super mutants, were in fact part of the same work crew who were there abandoned from, what was it, hundreds of years ago when this all happened and kicked off. I thought that was a really cool twist. And of course, the deluded guy who's like, I'm a ghoul. You're not a ghoul. You're lying, Smoothskin. No, really, you're not a ghoul. I was so tempted to smack that guy, but I'm glad I didn't. Moving him over to Novak actually helped him out a lot. Alright, I give up. We've gone around this entire thing, and we've wasted about 15 minutes of our lives trying to find a way into this place. Do I have to, like, walk over the friggin' monorail to get in there, or what? I just feel bad for anyone who's watching this, because, I mean, we've already done a full circuit. We started off right next to these damn gun runners, and now it's like, oh, by the way... Oh, reloading bench. Nice. Cool. Yeah, we haven't really touched on much of the fabrication processes in the game, but we're still raising our levels up to a point where we can actually start using them. So we came in from here. Free side, quote unquote. I currently have 3,541 caps, and I'm trying to find my way into the Las Vegas Strip. Free side is a extortionist pit with a bunch of thugs who tried to jump me on the way through, so... liquidated and exploded them, and then moving on to the north side, which apparently is another partitioned area. But I can't find my way to the Strip, which is kind of weird considering we just walked around this whole place. Oh, I swear if this is it. No?
Hi.
Oh yeah, the Kings. Jerks. You have to go through Freeside. Alright, thanks, man. Or ma'am. Alright, so we're here. I don't trust the gangers who are walking around here, so I'm going to keep the gun ready. What was that? Is that... What is that kid doing? What is that?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
I guess he's after his dinner. Huh. No. Plague, believe me, if I was on my own, not streaming this, I would spend plenty of time wandering around everywhere looking for a way in. But I feel really bad inconveniencing people who are watching the stream, kind of going, dude, left! Left! Go left! Etc. Just because, again, I'm not paying enough attention to what's going on. So, I'd rather not waste a viewer's time, whereas I'd be happy to waste all of my time wandering around, aimlessly trying to find what I'm looking for. Ah, damn it, we're back here again. You're new.
Morning. Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Alright, that's actually pretty cool. Kingman's Barbecue. Main thoroughfare.
You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to the Silver Rush. You won't be disappointed.
School of Improvisation. Alright, I'm curious.
Saw a guy try to rush through the south gate a few days ago. Nothing left but dust, you know.
Alright. Well, there must be a correlation between them and the guys who are running around proclaiming themselves a gang, but... Oh, is that the door? Yes, thank you very much, Plague Bragg. I love it. Try me, buddy.
You're mine.
That's a pincer attack. Where's the next one? Try it. Two heavily armed men walk into town. Let's attack them with a crowbar. Oh well, free loot for me. Welcome to the Strip. Who are you?
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Old man.
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Why would I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Alright, and what's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head. I used to be an adventurer like you, till I took an arrow to the knee.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
A butcher, how did you get into that one?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That does sound odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
I was afraid that's where he was going to take that story, and that's actually pretty disgusting. Alright, Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me.
Oh no.
I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You sure about that one? I'm kind of afraid he's going to say no for the Moonlight Service. Like, I think I'll just go gun for hire. That's
when I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
You know, I really like this guy. I mean, after everything that's happened to him, he never gave up.
Yep.
And he also gives warning that didn't get us perforated, so I'm really happy about that one, too. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Submit to a credit check.
or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
What? 80? Alright. Credit check, what's that for?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
I really wish I had the option for that. That looks really cool. Alright, I'll submit to a credit check.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
I just want to check something really quick here. Oh, good, it's just a check. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay. Personal note. Don't mess with the security bots.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, no problem. Wow.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Not you again. Not now, Victor. I'm busy. Seems like you pop up everywhere, Victor.
Aw, shucks, partner. I suppose it can't hurt to let you in on my little secret. Old Victor wouldn't be much use stuck inside just one Securitron. Now, I can move from one to another with the snap of a finger. Pretty nice trick, ain't it? Just don't ask me how I do it, because I don't know.
Interesting, and that does explain a lot. This place looks amazing. Where should I start?
The place to get started is Lucky 38. See that big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner? That's where you find Mr. House, New Vegas's head honcho. And he's itching to make your acquaintance.
There's a robot passing on this invitation.
Don't you dawdle, little doggy. Mr. House isn't someone you want to go about snubbing. He'll be waiting.
Oh boy. Whoa!
That's
okay.
it. Keep moving.
Oh, whoa! Someone had a bad night drinking.
Just lost a month's caps.
Why do they call it everybody's super
Nice job
hungover.
out there.
And the MPs are taking them away.
Have half a mind to throw you
Mr.
off.
Holdout.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock in trade, all kinds of easy-to-hide weapons.
You know what? I should go.
Suit yourself.
In the cell and let you sweat it off.
Alright, so this is Gamora. Lucky 38.
Come on.
Alright, I have the sense we should talk to House before we go and confront Benny and shoot him in the face.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs. I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Okay. I go where I please. If we weren't level 8, and also hadn't just watched a bunch of Securitrons obliterate a drifter, I'd probably go with that option, but for now, we'll play the diplomatic route. I get the sense of troll doors. Oh boy, Boone stuck with the Securitron. Now there's a conversation. Okay, I'm not seeing any other patrons, really. I'm just seeing robots. Kind of spooky. Alright, they're not one for conversation.
Where to, partner?
I guess we're going to the penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
Well, gee, thanks, Vic.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
And who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
No thanks, I'm good. What can you tell me about New Vegas?
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
The 3 families sound like a really important thing.
They're just new money, Sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Emeritus especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
All right, tell me more about the casinos.
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and Gamora. And the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, Sugar.
Well, thank you so much. Also, it's really good to know that we have 3 competing gangs we can deal with if we have to. Because I have... Just call me suspicious, but I think we'll actually have to deal with them later.
Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here, but why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop.
Michelangelo's?
Anything...
Wait, Snow Globe collection. Is that like a Rosebud reference, or...?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the Wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Alright, I'm saving that one from off of the stream because I'm not going to subject any of you to watching me fumble around the entirety of a casino looking for a single snow globe someone probably kicked under a chair.
You do?
Whoa, 2,000 caps for a snow globe?
I'll take it and put it with the rest
definitely
of the
start doing
collection.
this on a more regular basis. What kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
With variable personalities. What can you tell me about this place?
This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
What can you tell me about this, Mr. House?
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
If you say so. Sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here?
I'm gonna doubt that one.
He single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it.
Alright, that makes more
That
sense.
counts in my book.
I'm gonna say...
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neuro-computational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So, you're a copy of a dead woman. You know what? I'm sure there are some things I don't want to know, but I'm morbidly curious.
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
That's a fair point. I really don't want to think about that. I'm glad to see that the character and I are both in the same mindset.
Anything you like, Sugar.
In the words of Commander Shepard, I should go.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will
Hey,
be shot.
Catboy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to be packing any guns to kill this guy with. Alright, so, where's the NPC? No. Don't tell me. This isn't going to be another Andrew Ryan moment.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, Now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
A man with the sweat off his brow can make a living? I've never seen a place like this. I'm sure this would really rustle a little bit.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
I am rather curious why the VIP treatment.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Alright, let's get down to business.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
I'd like to ask some questions first, though.
What did you wish to know?
What terms are you offering? Actually, no, better yet, let's tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
You know, the more he talks, the more I'm reminded of Odo from Deep Space Nine. Rene Auberjois, I think is his name. I'm definitely going to IMDb that after this. What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
That's flattering. Why did Benny betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Why didn't you intervene sooner?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed. What else did you want to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Well, to be fair, I did have a contract open with him, apparently, that was to deliver the chip. And that's when all this mess started. And of course, once again, you do not have the prerequisite 50 speech to make any sort of impact on this conversation. Damn. If the chip is so valuable, why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak?
Decoys.
Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this.
Fair point,
I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Why don't you send your robots to the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it.
Fair point.
Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
I sincerely hope he's not going to ask me to pickpocket, because I haven't put any points into that, or stealth. Not for this playthrough. I have a right to know more.
That's simply not true.
Fair enough.
I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
Fair enough. Let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
Who exactly are you? Well, actually, no. Let's save that one for last. I think that's going to be a great bombshell. Tell me about the factions vying for New Vegas. And yes, Plague, I do have a few of the magazines. I just haven't used them because they're temporary. They're not a permanent boost like they are in other games.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but
Connection
we'll hold
lost.
off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know?
Are you an AI? Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
That explains a lot. How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Interesting. You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone.
But how the hell are you alive for that long?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
Interesting.
What else did you want to know?
What terms?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Sounds fantastic. I have to say, I love the writing in this game. Raise your price, or you're a chip out of luck. It's like straight out of a bad 80s movie, and I love it. 1,000 caps? I accept.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then.
Also, he's paying only $1,000 for this chip, which is apparently of paramount importance to him. However, if I bring him a snow globe, I gain 2,000.
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
I don't see a little problem with that. Yeah, we're not gonna look for that now. We'll find that supposed snow globe after we're done with all this. All right, Vic, take me to the lobby.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Alright, that's cool. You know what? I want to see the presidential suite.
High roller suite.
Thanks, Vic. Welcome, guest. Upgrade suite. Wait, craft. Oh, I can actually go through and... Alright, hey. Go for it. Wait, what? No. Oh, it's not letting... Hold on. Cancel transaction, yes. I would like to upgrade... Why can't I click on it? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me now. So we got a pool hall, bedroom, bathrooms, showering area. All this for a little chip. How catastrophic can it be? Alright. Wait. Come on. We're here. Over here. Stop. Come on. Aha! Got it. Workbench. That's what we need. Crafting locker. Crafting locker 2. Everyone needs a fridge. Good vending machine. Let's go for it. Where's that workbench? Okay, it must be in one of the other rooms. Oh, we didn't check this one, though. Ah, the workroom. And dining hall? This is going to be interesting. Go for it. Oh wow, gonna need a lot more stuff. I'm gonna make a gas bomb. Interesting. Oh, there's so many options of what we can make and what we can do. I just need to upgrade science. Need to find lead, powder pistol, scrap electronics, sensor module, weapon repair kit. I'm almost there. Explosives. A knife spear. Cool. Now again, I've not done any of the crafting in depth yet, because again, just trying to get everything sorted out and what's going on. But this is quite nice.
Where to, partner?
Ground floor, please.
Casino floor.
Seems kind of a shame you can't, like, gamble or do anything else in this giant casino. But, who knows, maybe down the road at the end of the game we can take over and it becomes our casino.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Crocker? And how's Pod? Okay, so... I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the new California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave, in general and New Vegas in particular. It is in addition a wealthy nation that well regards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at the earliest convenience in my offices at the new California Republic Embassy at the South Strip within Vegas Strip. God bless the new California Republic. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinaire and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, New California Republic, and overall windbag. Alright. You, I need you to follow with me. Aggressive. Ah, there we go.
I've got your back.
Good. Alright, so we've gained a little bit of fame from...
That's crazy.
Who, me?
I thought nobody has ever been inside.
I'm glad to
that
see you.
place.
That one must be important around here.
All right, so
Check that out. He just left a lucky 38.
Damn.
Hello.
And he looked.
let's not get too nosed here.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? I told my wife. She's good looking for
Oh
a ghoul.
no, street
It's
comedians,
just too bad
run!
she's not a ghoul.
All right, LPP station. Where's this embassy located? Well, it didn't tell me that, did it? Yeah, McCarran. We'll find our way through here. The Ultralux. The Vegas Strip.
Uh-huh.
You know what? We're going to check out these buildings just a little bit before we head on to our primary objective, but...
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Oh man, this game is tempting me so much. I'll do this on my next playthrough. I'll become a much more cocksure and violent individual, but for the first playthrough ever, I think we're going to take it a little bit more cautiously. Why do you need my guns?
Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House.
Alright, sure.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave.
Well, I'm already
Oh, and a
ready
friendly
to
word
leave.
of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Yeah, I should go.
Have a good time.
Alright, now I'd like to rearm before I leave. Alright, now I'm getting a little pissed. Where's my stuff?
Hey, fellow. Secure.
Alright.
Oh, now.
So it just unequips them.
Have a good.
Yeah, let's double check that before I can start shooting the place up. Items. Weapons. Where's my rad gun? Aha! Cool. I like that dynamic. I'm always afraid after that one Skyrim mission where they take all your weapons and you don't get them back. One of those things is kind of like, after that I'm not as trusting as I used to be.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
An Omerta. It has a hood under the hood.
Alright, so the Lucky 38, they're not in Gamora. They're not going to be in the 38. Maybe in the Ultralux? Who knows? You're missing out. That comedian's lines are great. Well, Catboy, I'll definitely check it out in that case, but I'm always a little bit skeptical when I hear street comedians going, bada boom, bada bing. Kind of like, alright, you're playing to a stereotype. You're not playing to comedy.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Sure.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Goodbye.
Pleasure speaking to you.
Okay. Kinda creepy, but also not where I need to be.
Strip secure.
Yeah, let's not keep it going. Oh. Concern. Fallout New Vegas has stopped working. Windows can check online for a solution to the problem. Would you like to close the program? Or, no, I'm going to close the program. Okay. First crash of the game, which is interesting, so let's go ahead and shut that off. Just give me 1 second, we'll get this thing restarted. Alright, a buddy of mine warned me the game had issues with crashing, but I didn't know the specifics. So, Let's go ahead and continue. I think it last left us at the something. Oh, hey, yeah, it got us. Okay, we're in and it's saved. Whoa, what the shit? How about no? What is... Why is this a thing? Okay, Holy shit, Boone, what in the hell? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is chaos, and I have no control over what's going on. So Boone's going full hand with that sniper rifle. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be happening or if the game has simply borked from whatever happened. Alright, so you've left a poor impression on the community and maybe shunned as a result. First of all, I didn't do a damn thing. Second of all, Boone's the mad killer here with the sniper rifle, so get off my tits.
Hey, think you can walk around here like nothing's happened? See, my friends and I, we were kind of wondering if we should give you a good beating right now, or save it for when we catch you outside. We don't like you, Mojave scum, and we like you even less when you fuck with our strip. So you either pay up to walk around here. Think you can get away with this? Guys, time to rough... You dirty...
Sorry, Go ahead, tell me more about that little weapon you got there.
All mine.
Yeah, rip storyline indeed, Catboy. We're gonna definitely reload from an earlier save point because, loading back in, everything's turned hostile. Sneering punk. Even though you've done some good for the community, people think you're a punk. Okay, how about we don't? Oh, no. No. We're not going back to Novak. I'm sorry. That's just not happening here. Seriously though, did we like not do this? Crap, I think we might be locked into this.
Was that?
Whoa! What the hell? The man killed himself. He put his head in front of the barrel of my laser weapon. That's a suicide attempt, not a murder. Vilified. For your overwhelmingly monstrous behavior, become vilified by the community. I'm just an innocent man in a terrible world who's trying to kill me. Alright, if anyone could tell me what the hell is happening, I would be very overjoyed to know what's going on. And how do I fix it? Try apologizing profusely. Catboy, I would be happy to apologize if the killer robots would stop trying to stave in my skull. I mean, that would be... Ain't that a kick in the head?
All mine. You're mine.
Alright, you know what? Hold on. Let's improve the condition of my weapon. Also... I'm so glad I brought Boone with me. Okay, who's next?
You look like you got the itch, friend.
Oh, Catboy, don't worry. We've already pissed off the Legion. I tried to stop them from crucifying a bunch of people, and they weren't too happy with it. Apparently, when you try and interrupt someone when they're having one of their hobby times, they get a little... Oh, don't worry, Plague Brat. I haven't, Brag. Plague Brag. I swear, I'm just gonna keep calling you Plague. I'm sorry. I have concerns about what's going on here, but... Huh. Alright, so the NCR is a little pissy with me. Yeah, see, I've been making a habit of loading after we're done with our stream. I'll save it and then go from there for the next time. Level 8 Protector, Desert Avenger. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but, damn. Alright, I'm debating with myself whether or not I should save and quit from here, and then just end the stream for now. Then I'll come back and do it on my own time, and we'll fight our way back to here. Then we can pick the stream up tomorrow when I get back from work. Or sorry, today, get back from work. And we'll figure out what to do from there. Because I didn't shoot or do anything. The game literally crashed. We came back and we were in hell. Maybe try to meet up with Benny. I've never tried this particular strategy. Yes, Plague. It's called the... I have lost all control and things are spiraling out ever further. Okay. Let's go ahead and find our old buddy Benny. Maybe he made the robots attack me. Who knows? Maybe this is scripted. Maybe this is Benny asserting some means of control over the Securitrons, and we're supposed to be doing this. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. At the Tops Casino, so he'll be back through this way. Oh, why, hello there. Hello, and welcome to the Tops. I'm going to need you to give me all of your weapons.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy. Oh, and a friendly... Now the big...
Where did you take my
everything? Weapons? Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out. Have a good...
Oh, that does it. Our murderous ways have allowed us to level up. Fantastic. Interesting. Nerd rage, why not? Probably gonna have to backtrack anyway in the save files, but... Achievement unlocked, new kid. Reach the 10th level. Alright, cool. Let's see. Well, considering it seems to have happened from a bug, use the debug menu. There are commands for faction relation. Fair enough, Catboy. I've never fiddled with the debug or console commands for this, so we're gonna see what goes from there. Yeah, Plague. I have the greatest luck when it comes to a stream or technology or any sort of thing that could go wrong. I'll find new and inventive ways to bork it, basically.
Christ, who let you through security?
The guy over there. Take it up with him.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Alright, so maybe I should have talked to that holdout guy to get a secured button.
I dig this crazy slide.
There's the jackass. Alright. We're gonna do this my way. Which means going back out to handout guy. We're gonna get a gun. Also, I love how we killed the Securitrons, but all of a sudden the NCR is now patrolling the streets in bulk. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's go ahead and try and confront Benny to get the chip. If we can't, we'll call it here. Where's that holdout guy? Oh, damn. The whole place is deserted because I went on a killing spree.
Sure, later.
Hey, comedian's still here, though. I could do with a laugh after that. Tell me more, Billy Knight.
Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome. All right, but make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here. If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing, I guess I got a face only a mother could love because no one else will give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
No wonder you work on the street. I should go.
Breaks.
Goodbye. Alright, so, we're probably gonna have to tell the people at the front desk over my dead body that we're gonna have to fight our way through the hotel. And then, we kill Benny. Oh, hey, Catboy, I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see if maybe there is a debug. Uh-oh. Help! I'm stuck! Oh, yeah. I think our game has become corrupted. We've got issues. Damn. Alright. Well, yeah, I think this is actually where we're going to call it today. I'm officially stuck in nothing. Either we somehow didn't make it so the NPC would greet us, so we're stuck in a wait state. Well, thank you for joining us tonight on Late Night Video. We've had a few technical difficulties, as per the usual, but we'll be picking up at the same great time tomorrow, if not a little early in the night. I apologize for getting on so late tonight. I actually had some stuff I had to take care of, so couldn't quite make it the usual time. If you'd like, if any of you are new here, please feel free to give us a follow or drop into the Steam group chat, which is located below. We're happy to have anyone new in the Discord as well. And on my own time tomorrow, before or after work, I'll sit down and I'll get us caught back up from Novak. I know we're losing an hour of time, but this is sort of a deal breaker for me because we can't go forward with having turned the entire strip against us, and we can't really progress any further after having killed so many NPCs nearby. So the run is officially over if I don't restart it back from our prior save at Novak. But I'll make all the same decisions, I'll make all the same choices. I might come out a little better for health or a little worse for health in the meanwhile, but the overall storylines will be intact, as will the side quests for us. So you guys will not be missing anything for the next time. Just if I sound a little pissed until I get into this door again, it'll probably be from that in the chat. So again, I hope you guys have a good night, and it's been a pleasure meeting some new faces and seeing a few old ones as well. So take it easy, guys.